now that we've got everyone voting, we can call our debaters to the stage. The United States should strike Iran's nuclear facilities. Speaking for the affirmative, Alan Dershowitz. Speaking for the negative, Glenn Greenwald, and Professor Dershowitz prefers to use 85-year-old prerogative and do it from his chair. Alan, you have 17 and a half minutes to make your case. Please take it away, Alan. Glenn Greenwald will take the podium. 17 and a half minutes. Take it away, Glenn. Guys, please quiet down a little bit. Alan, do you want to ask...
Say that again?
Do you want to ask Glenn a question? Okay,
That's
okay,
up
all right.
to you.
Wait.
That's
Look, excuse me. Professor
discussion.
Professor
I
Dershowitz.
want to respond.
Professor
Just cut me
Dershowitz,
off.
we do
Yeah.
care how you vote, but you want to respond to that.
I just want to respond
okay,
to that.
respond, and then I want
there
to
are
do
two
prerogatives. I want to do.
independent-
I just my moderator's prerogative to ask two brief questions, one of each. Okay, excuse me.
Let me put the question a little
Forgive
differently.
me. You've asked a question. I have a brief question for you, Professor Dershowitz. I'm sorry.
Elie Wiesel, let me finish, please.
Yes, sorry.
Elie,
Okay,
avoid that genocide.
Okay, apologies for keeping you waiting in the audience. Let's start here. Please ask your question. Ask the question. No need to identify yourself.
Mr. Dershowitz.
Excuse me, that's your question.
I have a question for Dershowitz.
Forgive me, sir. You only get one question. The question is put to Glenn. Answer the question, Glenn. Okay,
Can I respond to that, please?
Comment.
Can I respond to that? Okay.
Yes, and that's what we always do. Next question. Question here, please. I guess it's your question, Alan.
Oh, today.
Any comment from you, Glenn?
Let me finish. There is now a movement towards.
Next question.
The question is.
All right. Next question. Next question. Next question.
Yeah.
Next question. Next question. Next question.
Closest.
Alan, let him finish his answer.
Some of the countries that are closest to the United States, some of the most savage regimes
You put
in
your
the world.
finger.
Can
You
I
put
just
your
finish?
finger.
Can I
You
just
put
finish?
your
And then you
finger
can
on the
talk?
precise
Can I just
question.
finish? Let me
Yeah.
just finish,
Okay,
and then
let me
you.
respond.
Alan, you'll get your moment to respond. Okay.
You put your finger.
Okay.
You
Now,
put your
Alan,
finger.
He's finally saying that what he really wants you to do is to vote for regime change. And there's a lot of there's a lot of examples of what happens when we try and do regime change. We were told we were going to go and make Iraq a better place. We were going to make Libya a better place. We were going to make Syria a better place.
In Iran, the answer is yes. You do want to do that in Iran.
Apologies to those people who are still in line. This, unfortunately, will have to be our final question. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
What's your question? What is your question?
Here's my question.
We heard
And also, I want an answer to the question.
Excuse me. We heard your question.
Okay.
How many men and women would you commit, American soldiers would you commit?
Sorry, your question has been asked, sir.
No, it's a hard thing.
Okay, I'm going to do something politically incorrect and announce that we have an Iranian in the House who would like to ask the final question. Take it away, Miss
Thank you so
Miss
much
Iran.
for making the exception for me.
It's only one question, please.
Yes, of course.
I think your question has been clear. It's intended for Mr. Greenbaum or Greenwald. Yes, go ahead.
Point, just like
My
people.
question is
Oh,
not
sure.
about
Excuse me,
people.
Miss,
It's about the rationale.
I'm gonna get to your
because
point.
your argument
Miss,
is
I'm gonna
get to your
based on the
point.
fact that there are
Please.
rationals. They're not.
Miss, you asked your question. Yeah, okay.
If the name of this propagandistic framework.
No, I'm sorry. We've gone over time with the Q&A. We're going to go to the summation portion of the evening. Each side gets 5 minutes to summarize, and according to the rules, the affirmative goes first. Take it away, Alan. 5 minutes of summary. Summary from Glenn. Usually you take the podium. You want to sit? Okay.
The more we tell the world,
didn't do
we are
it.
the United States,
Alan,
we
you can't-
bomb whoever we want.
Right. All right. I have in my hand the Soul Forum Tootsie Roll that will be tossed at the winner of this Oxford-style debate. Those of you on the right side here, would you please open your machines? Brett, please open the final vote. Yes, no, or undecided. The United States should strike Iran's nuclear facilities. Please vote this section. Meanwhile, again, I want to announce to those who forked over the money that we do have an after party that's part of the tradition of the Soul Forum. Both debaters are invited. Alan, it's past my bedtime too because I'm pushing 80. But can you make it? I hope you can come to the after party. He's checking his time. Glenn, you can come. And those of you who are coming to the after party will get a chance to chat in greater depth with these two guys. And if you have a ticket, please come to the after party. We'd love to see you. We sold, the 110 tickets, and that's the absolute limit. But unfortunately, we couldn't find a place that could accommodate everybody. Meanwhile, you are voting yes, no, undecided. And now, as well, while those in the middle section are voting, please, those in the middle section, please vote. Now, the middle section, please open your machines to vote. The middle section, please vote. Guys, please quiet down so that those who want to vote can contemplate how they want to vote. The middle section is now voting. Those of you on the far side, please vote. On the far side, please vote. Brett, are you still here? Brett, you're here, okay. Keep me track of the voting. Okay, now everybody who is eligible to vote, who voted the first time, please vote. Right, you watching it? Okay. Alan, please stick around. I might have to. Alan, are you coming to the party? Professor Dershowitz. Professor Dershowitz is going to try to come to the party. Okay. And that's good. And it reminds me that I've occasionally been asked, what is the dress code at the Soul Forum? And I thought about it, and the dress code is simply try not to come naked. And most of you, and you've all succeeded, and that's also the rule at Portland. How do we stand? And it's all set? Okay, then bring the results up to me. Drum roll, please. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, oh, wow. All right, it was very close. The United States should strike Iran's nuclear facilities. The yes vote went from 14% to 24%, so it picked up 9.7 points. The no vote went from 56 to 66, so it picked up 10 points for a rather narrow win, but it does mean that Glenn Greenwald gets We all vote for Alan Dershowitz to come to the party.